For you and me, there is no doubt that XRP is the number one digital asset. And now, a lot of new guys are entering the space and understanding that XRP is going to be huge. And at the same time, institutions are also changing their tone on XRP, and smart money sees the flow of money being diverted into the crypto assets, and they make it clear that they are going to allow crypto to go mainstream.
But very importantly, early next year, we're going to allow cryptocurrencies to be a funding source for any transaction happening on all 28 million of our merchants. And that will significantly bolster the utility of cryptocurrencies.
Now that statement there gives you an idea about what is going to happen. Say for example, right now you can use your PayPal to book your air ticket. Okay, right now that's not a thing. At least you can buy things, right? So that means currently the fiat currency, which is depreciating, and crypto assets which are going parabolically to the upside, you can use this asset class to store your value and increase your purchasing power. So those with a little bit of capacity working in the brain, they will actually use this opportunity to push their fiat into this asset class. Let it be with PayPal, they are the custodians, you can move out, but you can use that to buy anything you need wherever they accept PayPal. And in most of the developed nations, it's like everywhere. You can buy using PayPal almost anything, right? So that gives normal guys an idea about what is PayPal. Now they allow crypto, what is going to change, and they are going to try and put at least something into crypto. That means you're going to get more and more money coming into crypto. And this time, when more and more money is coming into crypto, you have to understand there is going to be a lot of volatility. Price is going to be skyrocketing. There is a lot of things which you have to understand. Welcome to the Scientific Investor family, where we discuss crypto and science behind investing regularly. I agree. When the market goes parabolic, excitement is everywhere. But be careful, because just the excitement will get you wrecked. There would be a carnage in the price. And you should be aware of when and where this can happen. Now, yes, no one is a Christ. No one can know the actual truth. But what you can do is try to use your experience in trading, look at the charts, and understand what are the probabilities or odds which will be happening soon in the future. We do exactly that in our Patreon, and majority of our Patreon members are happy. If you look at different assets, we've been catching those pumps like, say, for example, ADA, XLM, XRP. Mostly all the small caps, majority are using that in personalized trades in their portfolio, and they are experiencing good profits. Except XRP and XLM, the rest are good profits, whereas XRP and XLM are giving you parabolic profits. When the price was reaching like this, as you can see, I was highlighting, yes, the price is around, say, 0.77, 0.78 at that time. I informed my Patreon guys right then and there that it's going to be correcting back. There's going to be a lot of volatility, and soon I actually posted this one. I was able to close my positions around 0.75 and 0.77 in eToro, and I actually posted that I am a man of my word and I do what I say them to do. And then you have to understand the price went down. Afterwards, looking at the price technical indicators, I informed them there is a chance that the price would be going around 0.55 to 0.6. Now, yeah, I know you can't see the message here. I'll actually edit that. Yeah, here it's visible, right? 0.55 to 0.6, and I was looking to buy at that area, and then the price clearly dipped. So majority are actually happy with these information at the right time for right assets. If you want to get the same, you can look at the Patreon link given in the description below. Or if you're just happy with XRP, then you can just continue watching this channel. But yes, This channel, I upload video once a day, whereas in Patreon, whenever I'm free, I look at the different charts and I update whatever I see there. So it will be useful for you, and it's not huge amount of money which you have to pay. There are options for you to come in and enjoy the feed of Patreon, just $5 a month, which is not even $0.2 a day. So it's completely up to you. Now let's dive into the real information for the day. We know that Bank of America is a paid partner of Ripple. Now what is exciting here is right now they are highlighting funds transfer in 15 seconds. Payments are final. That's ISO 20022 standard, 24/7, 365, blah, blah, blah. All those standards and specifications which Ripple, the company, highlights. Now, why is this important? Because we already know that Bank of America is partnered with Ripple, but the institutions are going crazy about that. eToro, one of the biggest trading exchanges in crypto, is highlighting Ripple has confirmed its cooperation with Bank of America. Now we knew that before, but officially they are all putting this out right there. And then looking at the market cycle, you have to understand there would be euphoria. I completely agree with Stedas here. There would be euphoria in every different time frame. That's why you need to understand charts at the right time and the right asset, because say here you were getting that kind of a parabolic movement, euphoria, the FOMO, or anything you can say, was on a shorter time frame. Say for example, even if you look at it on a daily, you can understand the price was going straight up. And in investing, nothing goes like that. What happens is it kind of slowly consolidates at one area and then make that movement. Say if you look here on a 4-hour chart, you can see the same movement. It's going boom up, but it hit the resistance, slowly corrected back. Now, I'm not saying it's going to go down, but if you look at this as of now on a 60 minutes chart, now I saw this a couple of hours back and I informed my Patreon guys right then and there that there is a chance that XRP price may again go back, revisit 0.6 towards that area, and same for Cardano and other assets as well. Now I'm just showing you guys because I've done the same there. Now we got the catch up of XLM. Previously we were clearly giving a cup and handle signal for which we would be first traveling towards 0.13 and then the target towards 0.18, and yes, we reached above that. Then for XRP, looking on a monthly chart, I highlighted we will have a resistance around 0.7. So we really got that. The wick was around 0.77, but we came back below that. Now this was the time when price was around 0.53. You have to understand these charts are being created at that instant and then shared with you guys on Patreon so that you can get that trade. If you look back here, when the price was initially being corrected towards 0.6, I informed you guys that look at the RSI. It is correctly giving you the symbol that it broke above this trend. It is coming back. If it retests here, that's meaning if it didn't break, it's holding, it's going to bounce, and we bounced towards 0.72 in this morning. And as we bounced, this one was really today morning. You can see the time here based on where you live in, and I kind of highlighted them that this is happening right now. And I personally pulled out my trades around 0.725 because I entered by the dip in some of the positions in XRP when the price was around 0.55. Now I can't actually see the price reaching 0.55 here. Maybe it's just XRP in Coinbase, but if you put XRP in Coin Paprika, I think you can actually see some more real fluctuations happening. They say around 0.58, but if you jump into eToro or different exchanges, I got that at 0.55. Now these are real information which you need to trade your market, because at the time when Bitcoin dominance is kind of slowly coming back, I mean it reached that support level. On a daily, the 20 and 50-day moving average is crossing to the upside and the price is getting supported there in the Bitcoin dominance. So if Bitcoin is slowly moving to the upside, altcoins may slow down. They may consolidate or even correct a little bit. In the meantime, BTC will go up. Guys will actually make some profit. Then again, they'll roll those profit into the alts, which consolidated or corrected very much, and they expect it to continue further. So what does that actually mean for Bitcoin? Bitcoin just broke above this one in price as well. So when you zoom in and look at Bitcoin, you see this fluctuation. That means it can actually go towards 21,000. And when that happened, the mass media would be pushing, that much news out stating Bitcoin reached all-time highs. Bitcoin is there hitting new highs. And in this new market cycle, they would bring a lot of new guys to get wrecked, that's for sure. If you're not well educated, say if you're new in this market, and if you're not well educated about this market, don't take too much risk. Because if you do, I don't have words to say, the carnage will actually kick you out. Your portfolio will get wiped out. So you need the right information at the right time. Better be a medium to long-term trader if you're trading. If you're investing, that's cool. Invest for the long run. Because look at the asset, look at the fundamentals of these assets and understand. Say for example, for XRP, if you look at this, shout out to James Rules XRP for highlighting this one, because when I saw this one, I was like, okay, cool. For me, it's cool. Because when you look here, you can see that the top guys are now trying to buy back in it, especially the 0.01%, the real holders are again starting to buy back. So they understand that the new market cycle is started and it's going to be crushing from this particular point onwards. And at the same time, look at what the others are doing. They are taking their profit. They are selling. So you see the difference between the huge money and the good money. Right? We're not talking about 100%. We are talking about the 10% to 1% are doing this when the 0.01% is doing this. Wow. So will you follow 1% or will you follow the 0.01%? Now for me, it's clear that I'm buying as much as possible in my trading position, because in my investing position, I already have a huge bag. For me, that's huge. So personally, I would be holding that, trying to hold that until the end of this bull run. Because as XRP Crypto Wolf highlights, look at what XRP can do all by itself without any regulatory clarity, not even getting listed on PayPal. So just imagine what it can do once all of this happens. Now, that is kind of, huge statement there. And I completely agree with him on this one, because, say for example, last bull run, we didn't have all of these and we went 140,000%, 1,400x. Wow. If you put $1, you're getting back $1,400. That is huge. That is so powerful. See, that happened in a year. And if you were waiting from that bottom, it happened in, say, 2.5 years, 3 years. So when the real money is coming, it's going to be pushing even higher. And this tweet kind of highlights changing the XRP world forever. That is pointing towards or referring back to Flare Finance, Spark on a debit card. So one side you're seeing PayPal going out into the normal world, giving access to normal people to use cryptocurrency for their payment solution. And here, other networks are doing the same. So by the time this bull run ends, a lot of new projects would be announced, a lot of new projects would be going to be executed. With that, normal people will actually understand that something like this is happening and I am missing out. And when they feel like that, automatically they'll get back to you asking, okay, buddy, how can I actually buy this? I personally am getting this. To those guys I've been telling, say 1 year, 2 years, at least last 6 months, I was pushing majority of my friends, relatives and all to buy in at least say 1% of the actual portfolio. No one wanted to do that. But right now they're all looking at how the price is fluctuating. So this is happening. And say for example, Western Union, someone who was not a big fan of Ripple and XRP, is now looking to expand real-time digital payments to 100 countries. Question is, will they stay relevant in this market? Can they provide near zero cost payments like the Ripple partners? It's going to be really hard for them to compete in the scale when the XRP corridor goes live in majority of these areas, because the payments are really important. Whenever payments are going into mass scale, you really have to understand that it is going to be displacing a lot of competition. So all the competitors will have no option just to jump in to XRP, because you can see one after another you get information like this. XRP's current partners are going to expand. Ripple Partner TransferGo acquires £4 million from SVB, so they are getting attention. If you look at the same aspect around the world, you can see that the news is like, if you understand these, it's clear that the banks will never go bankrupt, meaning they're going to print endlessly and the inflation would be kicking in massively. Right now, just that would take the price of crypto massively higher. And that is where the stuff which I highlighted to you here plays in well, meaning they will allow you to buy using your crypto. Fiat is going to be depreciated, and those guys who hold crypto right now, considering the entire population of the world, will not even be 1%. Now that would be the next new generation wealthy guys, the new 1%. You have to understand that you store your value in digital assets and you use that to buy any stuff in your daily life, whereas the majority, which is the 99%, will be still using their fiat, let it be euro, yen, dollar, or anything else. But when the massive hyperinflation kicks in and your purchasing power is being reduced, you don't have any option. You're just being kicked into poverty. That's for sure. Look back at history, you'll understand what I am pointing towards. If central banks are continuing printing like they have diarrhea, it's going to end very badly. And that's why you have to store your wealth into an asset which can run really high. Now, XRP could hit 440 due to runaway inflation and money printing. Now, you have to understand, we are all looking at this. Now, in this market cycle, it can go there, but I personally think it would be somewhere between $118 and $180, which would be a conservative thought. Instead, if you are looking at the FOMO which is happening right now, the partnerships which are being announced, the Ripple partners expanding, the adoption rate and all, yes, it can reach around 300, 350, but 400 and above, I'm not comparatively, so confident about that. There are even guys who are calling out for $1,000 XRP. So we'll have to wait and see what really happens with the price, because with the price, everything changes. As the price goes up, say it reaches $100, people will be saying, yes, we smashed 100. We can add one more zero. We can even go to 1,000 like this. Why? Because the percentage of push from this price level to there, and compare that with 100 to 1,000, it's really small. So that is going to happen very soon. It's not going to be a big, huge, giant deal. It will push through that. Just you have to believe in your asset which you're holding and then trade it. Now, if you look at the XRP price on real time, on a 30-minute chart, you can see that the price is reaching the support. Now, why are we going so close, zoomed in on a 30-day chart, 30-minute chart, 1-day chart, 1-hour chart and all? Sorry, guys, I'm getting irritated. Some guys, stupid guys, are mopping their floor using the vacuum cleaner, and I can actually hear that sound here. I live in an apartment, so if you hear that as a disturbance, I'm sorry for that. Anyway, let's continue. So, while listening to this, you can understand the charts are giving you an indication that possibility are still remaining for a double top here, unless on a 4-hour. Now, for a confirmation, I'll always say go to at least a 4-hour chart and look where the price is getting into. Because if you look at this, you got a wick here, then a red candle which erased the gains here, and then 2 bullish candle which came here, which means it didn't try the top here and it is still getting a red candle following up with a red candle. So if the next candle, if this candle is getting close below this, it's bearish. We may go back towards 0.58, 0.6. If this one is closing right here, say for example, if you go in, I'll actually make it easy for you guys. Say you put a line here at the top of this one, and then again consider the bottom of this one. So unless we break this range, we are still in that green range. We are moving there. But if we change to the downside here, as soon as we break to the downside, I'm a little bit bearish on the shorter time frame, looking to buy more around 0.55 towards 0.6. Now with that being said, I hope you guys actually received value for your time, and if you did, please do support the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. If you would like to get more value for your portfolio, you can look at that Patreon link given in the description. You don't even have to go into the maximum tier. You can even get into the medium tier and get 80% of the benefits. And during this bull market, if you look at that, it's nothing. Say $0.3 a day is nothing compared to your profits. Now, I put my trades there. If I open a trade, I'm posting it there. If I'm closing a trade, I'm posting it there. And it's not like 1 or 2 trades. I'm posting, say, 50 trades, 90 trades opening, 90 trades being open, 100 trades being open, 50 being closed, like that. The relevant information on the real time. So if you want to follow that, you can, because many were asking in the comment section of my videos that are you using a bot? I'm personally not using a bot. Instead, I'm using orders. Because I believe myself and I trust myself, I use orders. Now, orders you can set like 0.555, 0.556. It depends upon how many orders you actually want to order. Say if you want to open 100 position, you should be looking at ordering 250. Because we don't know how many of them will be executed. If the price reaches there, it will be executed. Otherwise, boom. So if the price actually reaches there and it is executed, you're well and good. If it doesn't, you have to close the order. Then again, look at the opportunity and put the orders again, because unless you have 24 hours to stick into the screen, it's going to be hard to get execute those trades without orders. Yeah, if you have more money, you can buy a bot. I have never tried that, so I don't recommend that too. So guys, I'll meet you on next video. Bye for now.